A jump to the sky turns into one heck of a dream.
Greetings! Name's DuelShock01, and I would like to personally welcome y'all to the 200 subscriber special. Now, I wanted to start by saying thanks so much for getting this channel up to 200 subs. Well, over 200 at the time of writing this script, but details. So let's not waste any time and start answering some questions. Granted, I know for a fact that I wasn't getting as many comments on my videos, so I asked around on DeviantArt and a few Discord servers I was in, and I managed to compile about 7 questions. I mean, it's not big, but it's a lot. So, let's just start with the first question in mind. From It's Deck, a guy I pretty much helped him in mostly voice acting. Editor, you might want to show the clip. What a delightful surprise. Of course, he said, I heard Q&A, so I have to ask. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? Toast. Also, you're a Drake? Did I hear that correctly? Yes, Deck. You heard that correctly. My name is Drake. Last name, Hill. There is a reason my reviewer counterpart / persona is named London Hill. Surfer Penguin 718 on DeviantArt says, so what does the future hold for current projects? And if you had to pick your best and worst Super Animal Squadron series from each season, what would they be? Well, still working on those. Also, I was confused by the second question. Luckily, he simplifies it. What would be your best and worst monster from every Super Animal Squadron entry up to the 11th season? While I haven't read almost every entry of the SAS series, and I have yet to read some of them in a long time, and I'm also still on Forester, I could say the best monster design by far would probably have to be Skeletosaurus from Liberator. And the work so far that I've seen was Stinker Dinker from Forester. Hope this helps. City on Discord says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck... Fuck. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, it depends. Well, it depends on how big the woodchuck is and how big the wood that the woodchuck has to chuck, and while also considering how much wood a woodchuck could chuck before getting tired. Kamen Rider Zets says, man, I'm lonely, I'm alone, I have no one left. How could I not want to like myself? Hey, man, listen, I know life can sometimes be hard, and the best thing we can do is just keep moving along. It'll get better, or maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but probably some sunny day. All you need to remember is to never give up. And lastly, Envoy of Kairos says, a bit generic, but I would say a critical one would be what inspired you to get into content creation. The FNAF community. Yeah, it started with FNAF, then the It's Deck, then the Nostalgia, not before the Nostalgia Critic, the Brony community, then the Nostalgia Critic, then finding out the entire Reviewerverse was a thing, and well, the rest was history at this point. And that's all we got. Thank you for all the questions you submitted, and hopefully when I do this again, I would have more questions to answer. And if you have any, speaking of questions, please leave them down in the description below. Please, probably boost this video up. Like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, you know the rest. I'm DuelShock01, and I will see you all whenever we reach 300 subs.